So we have crash landed down on the land below. There's a few things to look around for. We've got a mangled fisher here. Let's go and see what he's got on him. Oh, 5 gold, we'll take that. Need all the money we can get, really. This looks like a Shadowheart. Let's have a chat with her. What are we thinking? So we could go for the artifact. I don't know. I feel like that would piss her off. We're quite fond of Shadowheart, so we'll wake her up in the creepiest way possible.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Okay. Do you have any idea where we are?
No. I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
That is
First
a
things
good
first,
point.
We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer.
I thought you were a
We might have
healer,
escaped,
being a
but we
clinic.
still have these little
Cleric.
monsters in our heads.
You want to stay together? Hee.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake.
Wow, it got
Can't
serious
think of better
fast.
company.
Okay, let's keep moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't.
Glad that Shadowheart has
remember that.
approved of us rescuing
Lead
her.
the way.
Would be a bit weird if she didn't. And it looks like during that little dialogue we leveled up. So let's go in and give that a go. How do I level up? Do I click on? Yeah, there we go. Fighter level 2. Right, so there's not really much to do with the fighter when they level up to level 2, because really they just get access to this action surge, so we don't really have much else to do but to accept. The cleric, however, at level 2 does get a few more options. So you gain 1 level 1 spell slot, which are restored in a long rest. Yep, cool. And we get some channel divinity. You gain the ability to channel divine energy, starting with 2 effects: turn undead, and an effect determined by your domain, replenished by short or long rests. So this is where we need to go through and pick our domain. So we automatically get turn undead, which we pray to turn all undead that you can see. I've never played a cleric before, so I'm not 100% sure how that works. I think we can press T to do absolutely nothing. And then actions down below: invoke duplicity. So distract your enemies with an illusion within 3 meters of the illusion. Attack rolls have advantage for you and your allies. Okay, very exciting. Oh, that's because she's gone trickery domain. Shadowheart just automatically is a trickery domain cleric. So there's not really much we can do. We can prepare some different spells for her. We might have a little bit of a look at that. We want to keep Cure Wounds and Healing Word. You know, clerics are kind of your main healers. Create or destroy water. I feel like that would be very situational. So we might not go for that. Sanctuary. You or an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. Okay, yeah, that could be good. Bane. Bane is a very good thing to have. So it's an enchantment spell. Up to 3 creatures receive a negative 1d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. This is massive, really, and can help stop us from getting a lot of damage. So we do want to get Bane, but what are we going to drop for Bane? I think Inflict Wounds we might get rid of. Necromancy spell. Maybe let's avoid the Necromancy spell. We'll pick up Bane. Command can be a good one in D&D. I'm not sure if it would be as useful in Baldur's Gate though. And Bless. So Bless is the opposite of Bane. It, yeah, bless up to 3 creatures. They gain a +1 die 4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. So we probably want that as well. We want to keep the healing. I think we want to keep the Shield of Faith. I think we'll get rid of Guardian Bolt. I know it will mean that we are left with no attack spells, but I don't think that will be a massive problem. We're going to be doing our damage from elsewhere. Okay, let's go with that. We'll get to upgrade Lae'zel when we find her. So we will press on. Come on, shut out. There we go. Have a look in all these little bits and pieces, see if there's anything of interest.
What's inside?
We're not really looting super heavily in this game. An old floppy hat. Whacked around more often than a clown in a tragedy. Oh, poor clown. Let's see if it looks alright on anyone. No, I don't really like that look. Gives him a bit of a swashbuckler kind of feel. Let's give it the Shadow Heart and see what it looks like on her. Oh, I should have to drop her circlet. No, I think we want to keep this. Yeah, so we will not be taking that with us. Thank you very much. Got a pouch here. Healing potion. We'll give that to our main character, who we'll switch back to actually.
Interesting.
We have a dead fisher over here. Ouch. 2 gold. Okay. Oh, and in England. I hope that's not owl. I hope that's not us. Could be, you know. Wonder if we'll ever see us again. I definitely didn't see any more of us in the playthrough that I did prior to this one. Water. I think we are going to take this water for yeah, roleplay reasons. We would want to have water with us. Camp supplies, we are going to do this fun thing where you just automatically send it straight to your camp. Having said that, I might not do that going forward because it doesn't feel very realistic just to magic it away. So we will take our supplies to camp, and once we're at camp, that's where we will we'll drop them off. Oh, letter. Perfumed letter. Still legible in spite of water stains and smeared ink. Can we inspect it? Can we read it? Read, yeah, here we go. Sigh. I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again. And again. And keep on saying it till we're old and grey. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so's staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do with the rest. Don't be late. Love. Ugh. I think this is Silo, isn't it? So, poor guy. Let's take the note. We might be able to give someone some closure, maybe. Moving on. Got a lot of dead fishes. Have they been taken out by the mind flares or something? Or they've fallen off the Nautiloid? I'll leave those 2 things. Take food. What else have we got that we might want? A wooden barrel. Is there anything in there? Oh yeah, some more water. We'll take that. Another intellect devour. Devourer. Mango fisher. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take some more fish and some more gold. Got some magic looking sigil thing up here. Let's have a look at it.
Not be cursed.
So this is the fast travel in-game, which we... I'll see, I'll make a call on that at a later date, but I do feel like I want to avoid using it. Keep things just a little bit more realistic. An abducted commoner who looks like he's burnt to a crisp. 25 gold, hey, that's more than we've been seeing recently. An abducted commoner who has a dagger. We have no need for a dagger. Now, we have seen some enemies up front, so we will... yeah, we're not going to skirt around. If we see enemies, we will kind of either take them on or, you know, run away. We fancy ourselves against these guys, though, so we will just dive in.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Okay, so we should be able to do quite a bit of damage to this guy. Just notice though, 12 to 15 health, so they have got quite a lot more health than what we've fought previously. The imps only had sort of 5 or 6 health, I think. So we might just have to be a little bit wary here. An enemy is close, has disadvantage on ranged attack rolls. Okay. We ain't doing no range. So we do have these other attacks that we can use down here. I kind of try to avoid using them though, because they're not very D&D. If you were a level 2 fighter in D&D, you would have access to a main hand attack, and the rest of this is Baldur's Gate. It's not D&D at all. Okay, so we've done a fair chunk of damage there. I don't think there's much else to do. We could action surge and try and take him out, but I don't know, we might have some more dangerous things. I feel like we've only just started this area here. We want to kind of save our action surge for something a bit more. Although actually it comes back on a short rest. I was thinking we'd only get that back on a long rest. But if it's a short rest, it might be worth doing so that we can get rid of this guy. Or not get rid of him. Okay, we'll hold it there. Let these guys walk around. You'll have to let me know in the comments as well if you'd prefer to watch this in sort of a zoomed up fashion or the kind of 3D top down bird's eye view type third person view, or this up close. Might just try a little bit out in this up close and see what we think, see how we feel about it. So Shadowheart is going to run in and try and take care of this Devourer. And now we've got a bonus action that we can use. Nobody needs any healing yet, but we could get Shield of Faith going on our big hunky man. He has no shield, so he could do with having a little bit more AC. And that's it. Okay, we are going to, again, just have a swing at this guy. If we were to try and leave, then we would provoke a melee attack. I'm gonna avoid this pummel strike. I know people are going to be saying, use it. You know, you're not being optimal by not using it. You've got a bonus action, just use it. I want to try and keep this D&D as much as I can, and that feels like something that's within my control. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. It might make the game slightly harder, but I think with my knowledge of the game and my knowledge of D&D, I can probably bypass that extra difficulty. So we are going to end our turn there. Probably going to take a hit from this. Okay, lucky. So Shadowheart, so she's going to provoke an opportunity attack if she tries to get to this one here. So she's going to have to just have a swing at this guy. So he's still on 7 health. We don't want to do any of these, so we'll just end our turn there, I think. Okay, we're doing quite well to not have taken any damage so far. So we can attack either of these without taking an opportunity attack. And I think the best thing tactically for us to do right now is to take this one out. We know that there's a very, very, very good chance that we're going to be able to take it out, and then we'll just be. The risk is I could attack this one, get a 6 or something, and it still hangs around, and then we're in a tricky position. Or yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Let's go. Okay, and then we can hold our turn for that one. Okay, so the Shield of Faith has been broken, but we should be able to take this guy out between the two of us. Again, we're not going to do anything else. We're just going to fight.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Oh, thank you. It's a nicer compliment than the one Lizelle gave us on the Nautiloid ship. So let's have a look and see what these brains have on them. I mean, okay, fair enough. They've got brains. So it's giving us a little tip here saying that we could make some alchemy potions with this brain. I'm going to ignore that though. There's no way Gav knows that, and he wouldn't be interested in collecting brains anyway. If they had gold or like a gem or something on them, then maybe. This one's been toasted. Okay, we'll head back here because I think, yeah, there was a couple of things that I didn't get around to before that fight. Nothing on him, then I think it's just this fisher here who has some gold and some fish. How are we doing weight-wise? Yeah, loads of weight. So that is fine. Let's press on. So we've got an abducted nobleman here. I'm sure he's got to have some expensive stuff on him. Come on, mate. Oh, nice. Green grapes? How luxurious. Oh, a silver locket. Finely crafted silver locket engraved with the words, "For Papa." Let's take it. Why not? We'll probably sell it for some gold. 55 gold. We're doing well now. And then a rapier. We don't want rapier. We have no need for a rapier. And up here, there's a chest up here that we can get into. So we have no need for that poison. Let's see what this mind flare's got on him. Right, okay. So a few things that these could be used as like grenade-y type things, but yeah, we don't want to be going down that path, so take the potion. Let's just have a look. I want to make sure we're distributing these potions nicely. So we've got 5, and Shadowheart's got 2, so I think we can probably split that up a bit. We're going to be taking the brunt of the damage, so we'll just give her 1. So now it's, yeah, 4 and 3. Good stuff. Anything else to get from here? Oh, it looks like there's another mind flare up here, is it? Yeah, another dead mind flare. He has nothing of interest on him. So we've got 2 directions to go. Through the ship or around the outside of the ship. I feel like Gav would go through the ship. Just face the danger. Okay, we've got another dead mind flare here.
Let's have a look.
Potion of speed. So that could be good, but I know people are going to be shouting while they're watching this, but I'm going to leave it. Okay, I don't really want potion-y bits and pieces. Health potions are a bit different, but yeah, I'm not going to be me up potion of speed. I know it would have its uses, but
There, a mind flayer.
ooh,
And it's hurt.
but it's alive.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
Will do.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you.
Bastard.
You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
So, how are we going to approach this? So I think we will fight the emotion somewhat. No. No, you should be furious. Shouldn't you? Yes.
Yes, you feel hate. And you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame.
Oof.
It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Okay, so we are not very intelligent, so we're not going to do that. We're going to take advantage of this lapse and
The
break
monster
free.
lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
I hate it when games do this. This is such a tough choice. Close those eyes forever feels just brutal, but also leave it to die slowly feels just torturous. So I think out of those two options, I think we're gonna close those eyes forever. This is an evil being. Okay, can think of more humane ways to do it. Perhaps a needle or
Monster.
something like that.
Death is too good for it.
Okay, so that option ended up being a little bit more aggressive than I was going for. Another potion of speed, so we'll leave that there. Let's head out this way. I think this is where we're going to find another one of our player characters.
You there? Come here.
Here he is, Astarion.
Hurry. I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
We're not getting great vibes from Astarion. Kill it yourself, you look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Hey, whoa, mate. So here, I think we will go for... We've got a higher strength, so when we're a fighter guy, farmer dude, we'll try and push ourselves to our feet. Come on. Nice one. Take that, Starry.
Yeah.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
You have it backwards. They snatched me
I'm
up
not
too.
an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark,
Getting
busy
something
streets.
Spock
You
about
try to
this
hold the memory,
interaction.
but it fades to the worm, the light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards.
Good luck.
Apologies.
Let's see. We're not going to be super nice to Astarion. Glad to see we're all caught up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Okay, so we appear to be Boldurian. So, yeah, we'll use that option. Why not?
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles.
Yes, unfortunately, they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Do we want to have Astarion travelling around with us? This is a tough choice, guys. I think we will for now, because there's safety in numbers.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Okay, so we can level Astarion up, which we will. Okay, so level 2 rogue, similar to the fighter at level 2. There's not really a great deal to choose from. You just get a few extra roguey actions that you can use. Okay, so moving on. Why are we following Astarion?
I've got a long road ahead. No one back home
Okay,
will
that's
ever
better.
believe this.
So let's see what we have going on
Swift as
here.
my feet can carry me.
So that just heads back into the Mind Flayer ship there. Oh, here we've got an animal. And we went for animal handling as one of our skills, I think. So let's see if we can communicate somehow with this scared boar. So let's use our animal handling skill here to raise our palms and calm the boar. Be still, friend. Oh, okay. I don't think that's going to work. Ouch. Just realised we probably could have used guidance. Okay, anyway,
Let's get going.
let's get going.
Can't slow down.
So make our way down this hill. Few boxes lying around. A locked box, so I can't get into that with our character. Thieves' tools. So Astarion's the rogue, he's a thiefy character, and in this situation, you know, he will have said to us, guys, I can get this wooden trunk open if you let me. If I click the right button. Okay, let's slop again.
Easy.
So we've got the thieves' tools. +3 for dexterity. So we're getting a +7 and it's difficulty of 5. I don't think we really need to use guidance, although guidance is just like one of those free cantrip spells. So there's absolutely no reason not to use it. Although actually, I'll think about that a bit more going forward, because actually, I don't think Shadowheart would have guided Astarion to open up a locked chest.
What to do?
So we'll take the gold. We've got a leather hat here that increases the dex saving throws. I don't think we want any of our characters wearing a hat at this point, so we'll leave that. I know it's not the optimal thing to do, but I've already been in this, haven't I?
One day I'll catch a break.
Let's move on. Let's keep going. And then we are back at the front of the ship. So let's head back up here. Let's head out a different way. Still undecided about what I am going to do with these walking around bits, whether I talk through them or whether I try and come up with some other way to fill the time.
There's
But
goblins over there. Worth
oh.
checking for supplies, maybe.
yeah, it's a good call. Let's have a look. Hand axe. Okay, so we don't. I think we are going to have 2 hand axes. Although, from memory, we lost our axe last time, didn't we? So we've only got 1 left. Okay, that's great then. I think yeah, we're gonna try and carry around with us 2 hand axes for throwing purposes. Okay, that's all good. Let's carry on.
What's going on with that room?
So we've got a fun little interaction here. I think what we would do is ask the cleric Shadowheart if she can
I wonder what the next
tell
one
what it is. Because we're not magic-y.
You approach the sigil on the stone.
That's going to be our character anyway.
Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Let's touch the sigil, why not? What's the worst thing that could happen? Oh. There's someone in there.
Anyone?
So we're going to have a little bit of fun here and just slap the hand, but I think for roleplay purposes we will grab the hand. You know, being the heroic fighter brute that we are, we'll grab it and pull them out. Hopefully. Let's get some guidance in there, because this is the kind of thing that I feel like Shadowheart would help us with. Ah, we rolled a natural 1. Great. Critical fail.
Harder! Come on, put your back into it!
Let's try that again. So the difficulty class has gone up now because we failed that. That's kind of a classic D&D thing. You can try again, but I'm going to make it harder for you. Let's see how we go. That's better.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling!
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
No need to apologise. Are you
A
alright?
bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
I was. Well, that's literally an option for us. Yeah, I was.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
It's a funny way to put it. Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself. No, we're not going to be that well spoken, I don't think. Go on.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers?
I have been made aware.
A process known as seromorphosis.
Of course it
And
is.
let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Not me, but Shadowheart's a cleric. So we have a fighter option here. I think when we've got a specific like background or class option, we're going to almost exclusively go for it, unless it completely goes against our character concept. My hands are better suited to less delicate pursuits. I can offer you a swift end, but I can't cure you.
I suppose few enough can. Not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too.
I mean, we've got
How
one.
about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Look, sure, okay. Safety in numbers, you're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an
You're
act
welcome.
of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Okay, so now we can level up Gale as well. Level 2 Wizard. So again, we pick a subclass. Now, see, we get to pick the subclass. Oh, wait, Cleric. I think Cleric, you pick your subclass at level 1. So, yeah, I think you do. So I think Shadowheart has already picked before we collected her. Anyway, we're going to stick to the default Gale subclass, which has defaulted to evocation. We get to add in 2 spells. Let's go with Enhanced Leap. Can be handy to get to otherwise unable to get toable places. And we will also take Shield. I do like mages to have good defensive spells, just in case. You never know when it might be needed. So we'll take that. Preparing spells wise, I'm not really bothered. I don't think we're going to have Gale for that long. We do want to have our new spells prepared though, so what can we get rid of? Let's get rid of Mage Armor, I think. I don't think we're going to really have much use for that. And then let's take out... let's take out Thunderwave as well. We'll go for the Enhanced Leap. Perfect. I don't think we'll have Gale in our party for long anyway, so...
Onward in her name.
Oh, we've defaulted the view to Gale again. Let's change that. How do we change? There we go.
Time to press ahead.
Okay. So we're going to head up here towards this little platform area. The chapel entrance. Okay. Let's have a look at the nice view out over here. You can see that Nautiloid ship has crashed.
What's that?
Oh, we've done a survival check. Found a dirt mound that we could dig up. Oi, there it is. Okay. We haven't got a shovel, so we can't dig that up yet, and I don't think there's a shovel nearby, so let's head into here. Actually, see, so we can see some people in there. So I might just want to have a think about how we approach this, because we could send. We're not going to be the type of group. We have no need to be super cautious around these.
Or someone else will pick that wreck clean. You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is.
What thing?
And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days.
Talking
Now
about the Nautiloid.
Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Okay, what is going to... I don't think that's right. I don't think we should be getting a +2 for charisma and a +2 for intimidation. It should be one or the other. How do we want to tackle it? That ship is full of monsters. I wouldn't go near it. I mean, we know it's not full of monsters. We just cleared them all out. I mean no harm. I'm just looking around. I think that ship's an invasion force. Run while you can. No, we're not going to deceive. Intimidation. The only thing you own is your life. Leave before I take that too. Wow, this is a tough choice. Do we just straight up fight them? Let's go. I mean no harm. Let's play a sort of pacifist at first, and then, if necessary, take things further.
First you look, then you touch, then you take. The only thing we're sharing with you is our pointy ends.
There we go.
Get
Well,
him!
we tried. Okay, so let's just do a little bit of a look around the battlefield. We've got these two fighters up here. This guy might be like a rogue though. Does it say? No, not really. Got a fighter here. An archer up there. And what, is that a wizard or something up here? Sorcerer or a wizard or something? Must be. So it's 4v4. And first up it's Astarion. Who is Astarion? That's not the button I wanted. That was a bit silly. That wasn't the button I wanted. I wanted something a bit more along the lines of this. So, Astarion, dexterous, not very strong, okay. Northern weapon proficiency, anything that kind of leans towards a certain type of fighting style. So he's deceptive, performance, perceptive, sleight of hand and stealth. So he's stealthy, sneaky. Okay, let's shoot. Let's we've got a bow out. Let's get some shooting going on. At the guy without a shield, I think, would be the easiest target. Oh, no more actions because we did that silly thing. Should we get some kind of cover or something? Oh, that's frustrating that we can't get in behind there. Let's... Can we like hold our action or anything? I mean, technically we can. I don't really want to use... So technically we could have a go with any of these that are in the same chunk, in the same area, in the same cluster. That's a good word. I don't want to do that. I want to try and play this as D&D as possible, but one thing that you can do in D&D is you can hold your action. So that's what I'm going to do with Astarion. He's going to hold his action, and he is going to he doesn't have an action, so we can't hold his action. He's just going to end his turn. He might just run up to here, get into a better position, and end his turn.
Where do I go from here?
We are going to straight up and whack.
Here we go again.
Thank you. Now wait, I don't think Shadowheart is technically in the fight. Oh yeah, she is. Oh, it's just... don't worry. Please ignore me.
I won't
Okay, so we've had our turn. We'll end it there.
Roll in my favor.
Gale, let's get something going on. Let's Witch Bolt. Yeah, Witch Bolt on here. Missed. Good stuff. Right, and let's just run for up behind cover. Who was that at? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so we're taking a bit of damage there. Shadowheart is not feeling great, so I think she will do a spot of healing on herself.
Take two.
Nice. And then she's going to get up close and personal.
I have to keep going.
Now, we do have a bonus action, so we will Shield of Faith on Gav. Go, Gav! Oh, good. Great. Gale's asleep. Okay, we've got Astarion back. Let's flip to the daggers, and let's go in and get some sneak attack. We should get sneak attack, because I think technically to get sneak attack, all you need is advantage, and you should get advantage when you're flanking enemies. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think we did a 4, and then I think the 1 was the extra sneak attack damage. I'm going to assume. And then we'll end our turn. Or do we disengage? Yeah, I think we'll use our cunning action to disengage. And then move behind Gav for cover.
Sometimes the only way out is
Gav. So Gav is going to try and focus in on this shield guy. Not great. Let's. How much? So we're going to get 3 to 12. We don't want to waste that on 4 points of healing, so we will end our turn there. Okay, it's good. Lots of misses. Lots of missing happening. Shadowheart is engaged with this guy. I mean, hopefully not in a romantic way. So let's just have a swing. Yeah, good work, Shadowheart. And then we will end her turn. Astarion should be able to get rid of this guy. Oh wow, that was so unnecessary. And then we will use a cunning action. We don't need to use a cunning action. What am I talking about? We will... Does Astarion dash up to here? I think he might. I think we might cunning action dash, get into melee range here.
On the way.
Oh, that's a bit silly. I should have seen that. So we're entangled now, but we are within melee range. So it'll provoke an opportunity attack if this archer tries to leave.
Blood comes easy these days.
Yeah, let's just whack this guy. Yeah, he's hard to hit because he's... I think he's a bit of a boss character, and also he... I think he's a rogue, which they could be a little bit trickier to get. There we go, there's that opportunity attack. Oh, that's damage. So... I was about to say we probably want to heal, but I haven't got any level 1 spell slots left. Potions as well. I'm going to try not to use potions in battle because I feel like, you know, the time it takes to get a bottle out, take a swig, and get some healing from it. I feel like the healing in this playthrough is going to be more of an after everything's happened kind of thing. Let's get in. Do some more. Okay, great. That's gone well. That's right. So this is very typical low-level D&D, low-level characters just missing each other all the time. So Astarion is going to get up close and personal with this guy. We want to stop him from being able to do his archery.
Another fight. Let's go.
We are going to use our second wind. This is the time. Boom! I like that little karate move that he did as well. What am I trying to do here? No. Move the camera around. Okay, let's go. Boom. Oh, come on, guy.
Creator, destroyer.
Okay, let's get out here and let's try and lock our Witch Bolt on to Gimbal. Wow, that did some damage. Okay, that's good. They're linked now. So he'll have disadvantage on that shot because he was within melee range. Come on, Shadowheart. You can do this. Well done. And now we need to get up to
Heading there.
this mage. Oof. Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay, we are taking some damage. Again, like I said, we're not going to be using healing potions during combat. That's not good for a Astarion.
What now?
I think so. We're going to leave Shadow. We're going to leave Shadowheart to go for the mage because once someone gets up close and personal with the mage, they're going to be less dangerous. But we are going to dash to get up and help Astarion.
With haste.
I speak, they burn.
And then we're going to have a good old mage war, mage fight. Witch Bolt or Fireball? We'll go Witch Bolt again. No, let's go Fireball. We've done Witch Bolt already. Cool. Good work, guy. Try and get under here. See if that gets us out of line of sight. Okay, that was lucky. Lucky they didn't try and take Astarion out. And we are going to... Yeah, I think we've got enough range to get up here and
Time to deal some punishment.
get into melee with this mage. Oh, she did well to balance herself on there. Okay, that's good. So that, again, she'll have disadvantage because she's within melee range. So we're going to have a ping. Yeah, got him. And then we're going to walk up to somewhere. Might just walk up to here. Get the bow out and just get ready for pinging shots. Okay.
Still breathing, despite everything.
We are going to head up here and see if we can throw one of our mighty javelins. Although actually, for roleplay purposes, I don't think we would because the risk of hitting Shadowheart. So we won't. We will we'll dash and we'll try and... Oh, I've accidentally pressed jump. It's okay. Now we'll dash. We'll try and get in to help Shadowheart.
Gone with the weave.
I'm going to head up here and try some more magic. Let's try Firebolt again. Can't reach. Can we grease her? No. So we might just dash to get up here.
I'm ready.
Now, Shadowheart. Come on, Shadowheart. Oh, wow. I mean, they got so lucky then.
What path lies before me?
No, I don't think we fancy throwing from there, so we'll
Can't always be a
end
gentleman.
our turn.
May it please
Let's go over
you,
here, get a shot off. Go with trusty old Witch Bolt. And who is this Gale guy? Okay, it's not going well. Is she gonna take us all out?
Think you can take me on?
Whoa. Yes. Okay. So Starion is okay. I think we do want to be getting a little bit of short rest going though. Let's just see what this mage has on her first. So we don't really want the book. Although Gale is a wizard, he collects books. We don't really need the quarterstaff and stuff because I think Gale's already got one. Okay, let's get over to Astarion and help him out. So we're using the help action there to help Astarion get up. And then I think what we'll do is take a short rest. 50% of our hit points.
Welcome, rest.
And on that note, I am going to call it there for another episode. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, then leave a like and make sure you hit subscribe so that you get notifications when more content comes out. But yeah, until next time, I'm some guy named Cade. See you later.